So welcome back. Now, we've had basically a delay in the game due to a controller issue. Now, I don't know if this happens a lot, but we're about to find out because Yasmin Evans caught up with Logan Sammer, and this gives us a perfect opportunity to see what happened then when they met up.
Let's start from scratch.
Okay.
Everyone, when they see one of these, they all think like it's like a cheat code or something. It's like a special device.
It looks very swish.
But the top 4 players in America all play on pad. None of them play on arcade stick at all. Now, I'd imagine if I asked you to play now, you'd start doing this. Little bit.
Little bit.
Yeah.
Little bit. I would like to try and do combinations and know exactly where my kicks and my punches are. I might get a bit frustrated and button bash.
Yeah.
I might.
When you play any other games, like a button does a specific thing, right? Okay. So this might jump, this might shoot. But in fighting games, every button does an attack. If I press a button at the same time as you, if you press it first, I get hit. Because I can't block whilst I'm trying to press a button. Because you can't defend whilst you're trying to do attacks. Special moves generally are a lot longer in their animation than a normal attack. Like that, really quick. Fireball takes ages. Dragon Punch, even longer. Look out, I'm in the air, I come down again. These 2 characters on the screen are just pretty cartoons. What's actually happening on the screen is there's boxes moving around. Right. When you press buttons, boxes appear and they do attacks. There's 3 phases to each attack. You have startup, which is as the move's coming out. You have active, where there's actually a box that can hit things. Okay. Then you have the recovery, where the move comes back. So essentially, fighting games are all about just controlling space. Theoretically, for me just pressing this one button and you block in, you could maybe take off 30% of my health, just for me pressing that one button at the wrong time. So that's why when you start jumping on and you press any button without thinking about it, you're always going to lose.
All right, we're on.
Okay.
I'm getting really excited.
Cool. So to do a Dragon Punch, you need to press forward, and then down forward at the same time. Try and draw a Z, and then press punch. That was something else. We'll get to that in a minute.
That wasn't a dragon.
That wasn't a Dragon Punch.
Okay. Forward, down, down. What? Forward, down.
Oh, you press kick. But you have to do it fast enough. There you go.
Yes, I'm smashing it.
Like, these guys can do this stuff in their sleep. They spend hours and hours training to just drill things over and over and over again so that it becomes muscle memory. And you don't even have to think.
So basically, I just need to spend a couple more hours practicing, and then I'm going to be as official as those guys out there.
I've read 10,000 is a good number to aim for. Right, so we're going to play some games.
Come on, let's turn up the heat.
I've got the little stars around my head. I'm dead.
Yeah, you're dead. Definitely.
No, no, no.
Ah!
Thank you for letting me knock you out.
That's right.
Final round. Fight!
I know you're not going to let me win the final round. You're going to knock me out in literally 5 seconds. Oh no!
You win.
Okay. I mean, I expected you to win, if I'm honest.
It's all good. Do you feel like you know more about Street Fighter now than you did when you got here?
100%.
These guys that we're going to see in the Elite Series, they're very, very good. They're way better than me.
I'm ready to go and watch them.
Yeah,
I will never play against any one of them, though.
Well, you got to see that from the lovely Yasmin Evans and Logan because there was a controller issue. But now, apparently, it's all been fixed, which is brilliant because we're now going to pass back over to the casters, the one and only Mr. Damascus and Tyrant.
Whew, finally on and ready after a little controller hiccup. But
a little bit of pad issues there. So
yeah, that's what we need. We're just like eagerly waiting for that, and it looks like the players are ready. Let's kick it off, man. Ken against Karin, Takamura Packz for the first game of this Gfinity Elite Series.
A massive one to kick it off, I have to say.
Let's go for this one, man. Takamura picking Ken finally.
Yep, he is going
no
Ken.
Counter pick.
Yeah, no counter picks. No.
We're trying to figure out some mind games, but nothing happening. Packz with the Karin. The two players are ready, and we are kicking off the Elite Series with Takamura all the way from Belgium against the local Packz.
Let's get hype, guys.
Let's go. Team Methods, Team Epsilon.
All right, let's get it. So like you said before, this is going to be about Packz trying to control the pace and trying to prevent Takamura from doing what he wants to do.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's going to be obviously very high pace. And as you can see, Takamura immediately going in, but Packz keeping distance, crush counter to open the round.
That is a massive chance because now Ken has the corner control. Uppercut there.
Great conversion from Takamura. He gets a corner carry. What a block!
Important block. No punish though from Packz. That's -4 now.
Yeah, drop the punish from Packz. Packz still in the corner now, but has his full V-trigger ready to be activated anytime. Takamura playing conservative, but what a whiff punish from Packz now.
What? Okay. Right, here comes the corner control again. This is just where Karin does not want to be. This is terrible for Packz.
Yeah, great conversion, and Packz now thinking about if punishes or not, and conversion again from Takamura. That is gonna be the first run for Takamura, a very efficient one from Team Epsilon's very own. Packz will have to take the initiative a bit more because his defensive strategy has not been effective so far.
Yeah, he has been on the back foot the whole time. But Karin with that low life. Okay, here comes the run and the throw. Overhead, counter hit as well. Packz tried to press something, but it was too late. Wake up jab.
The challenge is on, but Packz still in the corner. Takamura corners himself. Bad choice for him, and Packz has some room to breathe now. Can't control a bit the pace. Back throw.
Okay, V-skill.
Great anti-air from Packz.
Yeah. That's something you've got to watch out for from Packz. His anti-airs are so good with Karin.
Yeah, one of the best in the business for that. And now Packz on full critical. Oh! With of damage, but Takamura takes initiative. And again, look at the corner carry from Ken. We are almost all the way to the other corner in one opening.
In classic Takamura fashion as well. Okay, nice whip punish there. Packz ready for that stand hard kick.
Oh, that's behind. What a block from Takamura.
Oh, okay.
Packz just playing it safe, losing lots of V-trigger gauge now.
Just backs off there. That could have been a dragon punch. Okay, here we go. Oh, over good block.
Block, but no punish from Packz, and Takamura take advantage of Packz's little execution errors. There two overhead, greatly blocked from Packz, but goes unpunished.
The blocks were there. The blocks spot on. I'm not sure why he did crouch medium punch after that. That move is not fast enough to punish that. So
has been a bit trained. That was unfortunate for Packz, and Takamura now gets the first game for his team.
Big advantage for Team Epsilon.
Absolutely, because now it's Oldmangrump coming on, and he's one of the unknown players in here. He's one of the guys who you don't know who you face right now. As you face a Urien, which is a very scary player, but how exactly is Oldmangrump's Urien? Is he a solid kind? Is he a rush down kind?
Sure, I mean, in a first-to-one scenario, you better adapt fast. You know, you don't have time to wait around and
absolutely.
See how he plays, especially Urien, like you say.
Yeah.
A character that can he can play in he can play in the defensive, he can play on the rush down. You know, this character is very versatile.
That's one of the things. We have like, a couple of Uriens out there, Nemo, RB, they're very different as well. But at least one thing going on Keftaroz's way is CCL played Urien for a while.
Yes.
These guys play a lot together, so I do believe that Keftaroz at least has some kind of experience against matchup. Yeah, against Urien.
I mean, you yourself, you used to play Rashid as well, Damascus. So how do you feel about this matchup in particular? You feel like Rashid can do okay, or? Well,
as much as like lots of people say Urien is among the best of the game, which he is.
Rashid
is one of the characters that really annoy Urien because he has the buttons to just like outrange him consistently. He's able to just get him out, and his pressure is good enough to just completely nullify Urien's possible EX headbutt game. So that's one of the things Urien will struggle with. But one of the main things we might see in this game is Rashid's jumping, because
the jump hard punch, especially, is very, very strong from Rashid.
Absolutely, and we know anti-airing is one of the areas where Urien lacks strength. That's something you need to play on. And if Keftaroz is aware of that one, this jump in fierce is so hard to anti-air as Urien.
It is.
You need a timing so clean that you will get clipped at one point, and that's the thing you need to try.
I mean, the crouching hard punch, not really too reliable, like you say. I mean, he's got other options as well, stand hard kick, for example. But yeah, like you say, they're not the easiest to time. So Rashid can definitely get away with a few jumps for sure. I mean, other characters have similar tools like that, like the Kali, Ken has a good jump in, like Cammy, but yeah, so we're gonna have to see here how does Oldmangrump play, because like you say, like the unknown player card is there.
That is the unknown. And if there is any character who can show us some crazy new stuff at any round is definitely Urien. When the V trigger, when Aegis is activated, something new is happening.
It's still, you know, you still have to know the you know, the encyclopedia of setups that Urien has after Aegis Reflector is activated, because, you know, there's a lot to think about there.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to think block, throw, you know, jump. There's so much going on.
Yeah, or none of the above.
None of the above.
Sometimes.
Or, yeah.
one of the difficulties of facing this this character, but I think it will all come down to, in this kind of matchup, it all comes down to initiative. And Rashid is definitely the kind of offensive character. As Urien, if you want to overcome Rashid, you kind of need to be the one to put him under pressure first, and that's what Oldmangrump will need to focus on this one.
I mean, Urien did get a few slight changes.
Yeah, let's say normalized.
Yeah, normalized. Like a lot of people regarded him as the best character in the entire game in the first patch of Season 2. But, you know, we got a patch recently which did make Urien a little bit weaker, but he's still, you know, very strong character.
No,
that's not to say he's weak now. Like, he's still very good.
I mean, if there is one thing we can say about Street Fighter 5 is the balance of role is great, as it allows you to just play so many characters and still have a chance at winning against any other. You will surely, that's how fighting games are designed anyway, you will surely have some matchups that are uphill, but none of them will be a lost cause from the beginning. So on this one, and especially in this format, man, it's 1-1. Very often in 1-1, there is no time to actually set up the matchup. It's literally about the player matchup before the character matchup.
You bring your cheapest, nastiest setups, as many that you can fit in that 99 seconds of each round.
Absolutely, and you've seen, I mean, we've seen a lot in this kind of team tournaments. A great viable strategy is to just go ham. Just go in.
First to one.
It's a first to one. Surprise your opponent. Take the initiative. Once you get the life leads, there's only one round left to win.
Exactly. Go all in and just give your best shot. I mean, like we saw Takamura did a great job. Like a good example of what we're just talking about now. This guy just threw it all out there and it paid off. You know, Packz was trying to play defensive a lot, but it just wasn't working out for him. Takamura was on the offense, which is the style of player he is, and it worked out amazing.
Absolutely. I mean, one of the things is if you want to play defensive, you kind of need to know what your opponent is up to. And what Takamura did well in this one is he just came in without leaving any time to think. Yeah,
I mean, it's hard to think, you know, like his style of play is so rushdown orientated, you know, run. You know, sometimes he's just going to throw you, you know, like he's going to catch you blocking because you're scared of the stand hard kick and all the other tools he does, and you just get thrown and then you're in the corner. So
that is one of the, you know, player matchup aspect.
You need to know it, especially against guys like this, you know.
Definitely, and the matchup coming is something I like because we have two players that people not necessarily know him. You know, Oldmangrump is someone that we have not seen on the big stage before. Keftaroz, I mean, if you follow the Belgian community,
you'll know him.
If you've been following the Brussels tournament and stuff, you've seen that guy, but you've never seen him in bigger stage. So one of the main things when you come, you have to think about something, right? Keftaroz came all the way from Brussels. This is a foreign country speaking a different language. You are within a crowd right now who's speaking a different language from him, and that's already a big pressure. When you're a player who just starts going around, the nerves can literally kill you. But we already mentioned that, Femi mentioned that, Keftaroz is one of, you know, the longest running players around. He used to play Street Fighter 3 third strike back in the days.
Keftaroz has been around for a while, but like on the other hand, his brother Takamura, he's only been around since, well, he played Street Fighter 4, but he's only really been around on the tournament scene since Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, he only came out for about, I mean, less than a year.
Yeah. I mean, he was playing online a lot, you know.
Okay.
But yeah. I mean, coming out to these tournaments with Ken, so past year or so, he's been doing damage. So
we'll see that. But for now, it's going to be his big brother. And before we start that, we are going to take a quick break, and we're going to go back in a few minutes for Keftaroz against Oldmangrump. Let's go.
Let's do it.
We're still waiting for our bill.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute.
Excuse me. This coffee's really cold.
I'll get you another one.
Round one. Fight!
Welcome back to the Elite Series. Well, what can I say if you just joined us? We've had a few controller issues, but they have all been sorted now. Fingers crossed as we pass back over to the casters. The wonderful Damascus and Tyrant.
We're back, and man, these guys are playing with us.
What kind of pads are these guys playing on? That's what I want to know.
Listen, I just want to see games. Let's go. The pads are fixed. The game is ready. We're going to have Urien against Rashid.
Urien and Rashid, both very exciting characters to watch. Yep. Let's check it out.
And end of the teasing. And it's on Urien against Rashid. That's going to be kind of an unknown player kind of matchup between these two. It's going to be very important to see who takes the initiative. And I'm curious to see just Urien setups, man, on this one.
Urien setups, yeah, they're going to be important for sure. I mean, if you bring the cheapest, agiest setups that you can, you know.
Yeah, but Keftaroz, look at this.
Wow,
the initiative straight away. Smart one from him.
Delays the jump. Gets the full combo.
Straight
back throw.
No meaty, and it's time for Oldmangrump. Drops the jump in, goes back to the corner, and that's a critical position for Rashid. One of the best positions for him.
Here we go, forward throw, and again, Rotek, what's it going to be? Is he going to change up his wake up? He does! And you can punish that now. That was one of the changes Urien got. Wow, just like that. Keftaroz. This guy, he came to play.
He came to play, and he's just showing that there is no such thing as nerves when you come all the way from Belgium just to play video games. He's in there, and he's just jumping in straight away, but great anti-air.
Oh, the classic. The weak one.
No respect. Lots of neutral jumps from Keftaroz, but no challenge yet from Oldmangrump there.
Oh, hey. That's viable pressure. Of course, you see Rashid stand medium punch +3 on block. You've got to be really careful what you press after that.
Yeah, one of the great pressure tools from Rashid, but lots of pressure on that side. Good one.
That is there's one frame gap.
Yep, but you can do that if you have any invincible move. Great reaction from Keftaroz now. And again, on the corner. No bait on the EX. V-trigger time.
Yeah, V-trigger. Rashid's one of the best.
Oh, it's going to be saved.
Hey, he saved it slightly.
Yeah, Oldmangrump abusing those headbutts, but great anti-air there. Unable to continue saving ages again. Right, so no anti-air from Grump. Staying on the corner, does not have anything.
What a pressure! He waited it out!
Great anti-air EX headbutt from Oldmangrump. Keeping composure, no V reversal available from him. He used the best solution out there, and it's going to be the final round. Open to the crush counter. Straight to the corner we are.
Okay, pressure's on now. Corner control again here from Keftaroz. That was unsafe, that one, yeah.
Right, still using a lot of this whirlwind and challenge. Great punish in there.
Using all the bar.
Yeah, goes for the maximum damage and the throw on the mistimed overhead, and it's time for Oldmangrump to take some pressure now.
Nice jump back, great option there.
Great awareness from him, and a bit too far. The whiff punish is there. Keftaroz taking time. Slowly but surely, he has V-trigger ready for both of them, and that's going to be the throw to wrap it up. Keftaroz harassing in this matchup. Non-stop offense got the better of Oldmangrump.
Team Epsilon, they came out here ready.
Making a statement. And do you know what's happening now? Luffy is going to have to jump on with all the pressure in the wall for his team.
Yes, it's all on the line now. Luffy has to do it for his team here. This is the last chance they have.
He was mentioning that in the pre-game interview, that in a 3v3 team format, you get much more pressure. You have two teammates next to you, and they rely on you, especially when you are in the last position. That's literally the most stressful you could ever be on.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not a traditional team format. It's not like Luffy has to beat the other two guys, the other guys on the team now. It's even if Luffy wins this one, it will not be Luffy in the next game after that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I do believe that the next one is that Packz Takamura for the next?
Again, I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, I have to check that.
I think that one was the fifth game, potentially, if they have to play.
Potentially, indeed. But for now, it's still 2-0 for Team Epsilon. Quite a surprise, because both of us kind of had team methods as a favorite.
Yeah, I know.
But these guys are showing up.
Hey, the first to one is definitely showing here. Definitely. Characters like Rashid and Ken, they can wrap up the game so quick.
But Tyrant, when you play any fighting game and you play arcade mode, you reach the final boss, and that's the one you're going to reach right now. You're going to have to play the hardest mode in the game, Luffy himself.
No continues.
No continues. No press start, no more coin. That was your last coin in the arcade.
Last quarter.
And you're facing the Evo champ himself, one of the best players in Europe, the best player in the world, 9th at Capcom Cup last year.
Definitely a world-renowned player.
Yeah.
know.
But it's going to be important to see if Tom B will be able to deploy his game. Because, you know, one thing we see a lot in Street Fighter and in any game is when you have your opportunity on the big stage, against a massively known player, you tend to just be scared and completely forget your game plan. You know, you kind of think like, oh, this guy's too good. He's going to answer. He's going to have an answer to everything. And that's when you lose. So it's going to be very important to see Tom B deploying his own game and being able to annoy Luffy because, let's be real, if you want to play Luffy in a defensive game, you're going to lose eventually. Yeah. And that's not the strategy you want to play against this guy. Absolutely. You just want to, like, not give him time to think. That's the strategy I would employ here. As Cammy, I would just keep the pressure on, you know, bait out those V reversals so that Mika will not be able to use V-Trigger because Luffy's usage of V-Trigger is some of the best in the whole world. Absolutely. This guy uses the Nadeshiko V-Trigger like no one else. He has such a versatile use. Yes, he uses mix-ups, so defensive, catch a breathe, defense, all of the usages are there, and it's going to be important to just be able to deal with Nadeshiko. Cammy has a good V-Russell to just be able to get slightly away from her. Absolutely. But it's going to be important to see if he can get away from that. That might be potentially the last game of the first series if Tom B can manage to eliminate Luffy. First block. Oh, he uses it as plus, of course. Okay. Luffy, pressure's on. Luffy slowly getting in his opponent's head. But now in the corner, great confirm from Tom B now. Oh, opens him up. Getting close for stun territory now. Tom B trying water tech from Luffy and Nadeshiko coming. The stun is going away. Luffy taking his time now. He doesn't want to overexert himself, but he gets the reset. He's in front of what a shimmy for Tom B now. Getting the upper hand. Luffy challenges with a wake-up jab now. EX Dragon Punch. Throwing it all out there. All right, Luffy. Trash talking. Oh, and what a reaction from Tom B. Best solution against Luffy's V-skill. That was so clean. That was great because if he did a spiral arrow or any other move, the armor would have absorbed it, but he did the throw. Massively punished, but Luffy now quite angry. It confirmed that we are straight to the corner, close to the stun territory now. No punish at this range. Back throw. This is where he's been so strong. Oh no, Luffy's in control now. No anti-air. +3. Okay, Luffy pressure's on here. Back on this. Oh, the counter. That's going to be the stun. Wow. Luffy saves 1 match point. That's 1 more match point for Tom B now. That Luffy will have to save. What a game so far. It's been so back and forth between these two. Absolutely. Let's see if he can bring some of that magic we saw in that first round. Okay. So then Luffy opening up with the forward dash, trying to just get the offense, but Tom B... Okay, no reaction there. Oh! That's the EX because he knows that he's plus. No respect from Tom B, and it has been working so far for him. Okay. Right, Luffy getting in, getting the right throw. Meaty after that. Yep. EX now Cammy in the corner. Tom's got to think here. Right, no conversion, a bit too far for Tom B. Luffy keeping his distance, trying to fish for the crush counter, but Tom B not pressing any button. All right. Oh! Oh no! The drop, but no punish! No punish! Nadeshiko is coming to save the day again. Here she comes. Oh! Reset, go. Oh, and that's gonna be the reset, and Luffy saves the second match point against Tom B. Great composure from Luffy. Tom B unfortunately unable to get those critical defensive solutions. Wow. That's going to be game 4. That was a great showing, though, from Tom B, I have to say. What a set. And you've heard this, the crowd is obviously on the local guy's side. Yeah, you know. The crowd are getting hyped for this one, which is what we love to see here at the Gfinity Arena. So who's it going to be next? Yeah, and unfortunate for Tom B, unable to just continue keeping composure. Really was, you know, one of the hard things in this kind of matches, it is so high-paced. It's a fast-paced game, especially against Mika, the character that puts you in the corner, resets you, and then you have to react so quickly to have to deal with that. It's so hard to do. Oh, and we're gonna have Luffy against Keftaroz next. Luffy is staying on. That is going to be R.Mika against Rashid, and that's actually a great pick as well. Rashid is one of the characters able to annoy Mika. One of the main things Rashid has in this matchup that can be very annoying is his crouching medium kick goes under Mika's charge drop kick. Oh, it goes underneath? Yeah, it goes underneath, and if you do it at the right timing, you get a full punish after that. Wow. And Rashid's full punish generally brings you very close to the corner. It does. One of the things that Luffy will have to mind is, do I really want to risk that? I mean, Luffy's one of the best as well at mixing up the timings of the drop kick. Like, once he knows you're ready for the charged one, he'll start doing the fast one, and it will catch you off guard, crush counter into whatever. But this matchup especially, who could forget that classic series we saw earlier on in the, we saw that John Takeuchi. Yeah, cancel the clash, John Takeuchi at Winner Clash. That was such a good series there. Great series. That showed both of players' adaptation skills as well. It really did, and it showed maybe some of Luffy's
unawareness of Rashid. He wasn't really prepared for that kind of play. Keftaroz needs to bring some of that style here.
Yeah, but if you know something, if there is one guy to do homework when he loses, it is Luffy. He surely comes back with something in the bag for Rashid. Luffy Mika against Keftaroz Rashid. Game 4 of this series. Let's go.
Yeah, let's see. Team Epsilon can sneak away with this one, or if Luffy can keep it in there for Team Method.
Luffy heavy on the jump-ins, just trying to mess with the anti-air timings. Keftaroz taking the advantage, gets to throw. We already...
Wow. Oh, he got... Luffy went for a command throw there. Oh, ready.
Yeah. Oh, and the command grab that's gonna send him to the corner. Great position for Luffy there.
Yeah. Luffy, great job with these command throws. He always uses the right one to keep the corner control.
Yeah, but reversal used from Keftaroz. Great one to just get away. Great whiff punish. What a positioning from Luffy there.
Oh, his hit confirms on there. So good.
Another confirm from Luffy, and Nadeshiko is coming. Oh, what a backlash spot. Nadeshiko might save, and she comes to save it. A bit too reckless from Keftaroz there.
Fancy footwork from Keftaroz, but it wasn't enough. Nadeshiko falling from the heavens.
Absolutely great usage again from Luffy, and that's going to be another game point for Luffy there. 50-50 again. Hey. Luffy abusing those jump-ins.
Yeah.
Gonna need more movement on Keftaroz's side, and whoa!
Wow,
completely missed error. Both sides, unfortunate.
From both players, yeah, you're right. The neutral jump caught him off guard, and now the pressure's on here. What's it going to be? Oh, what?
Right, Luffy just wanted to get away. Yeah, just wanted to get away from the corner. Smart choice from Keftaroz now. But out of resources as well. Oh, gets the counter. Luffy not ready to do that.
Bro.
Oh, Nadeshiko again. Oh, and he tried the super. Did Keftaroz press something? What a statement! Waking up super.
So before the previous game when we said Luffy has some of the best usage of V-Trigger you will ever see, what other Mika's do you see using that? That was...
Listen, that was deep, because when this happens, you kind of look at Mika like, is he doing the short one, is he doing the long one? And we could see Luffy there. Mika had both hands in the air, which means that's a long one coming. So we're like, okay, I have time to press a button now. No, you don't.
You can jump away even, you know, and land and then block, but in that situation, you're like, right, here's my opportunity. It's in front of me. You know, she's got no defensive options now. Let's do it. He had super ready.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
what he said so far, and Luffy has been saving his team so far, getting those 2 games in, and I do believe that the last game will be a run back of the first one.
Run back Packz versus Takamura. Oh man,
Takamura, quite not a surprising outcome, would I say, but Packz's defensive choices on the first game kind of got the better of him, and he will have to at least come back with a more solid gameplay on this one.
Yeah, I mean, what's interesting to note here as well, we said the first to one format is, you know, quite hard to prepare for example, but these guys just played recently. They just played a couple of games ago.
Yeah.
You know, Packz has got the download if he needs it. Same with Takamura. These guys have got some knowledge on each other now. So, you know, regardless if it's a first to one, you might play each other again in the same set. The winner of this takes all, so let's see who takes it out of Team Method and Team Epsilon.
Very interesting, and really happy to get a game 5 on the first set of the entire series. What a start it has been.
Down to the wire.
Between these 2 teams, and Takamura Packz. I mean...
Oh man, it's so hard to call.
I can't call this one.
I mean, we saw Takamura basically take control of the last game. This game could completely go the other way. We don't know. I mean, this is Packz. He's one of the strongest in Europe. Definitely the best Karin player in Europe, by far.
Absolutely. And, I mean, these guys have been meeting each other. They both have this kind of strategies against each other. And one of the main things, at least we've seen, is that Takamura is not willing to play defensive today. That might be something to consider. Because if you're not ready for these kind of antics, you might see yourself, I was about to say loser's bracket, but not in loser's bracket, but just in losing the entire set.
You might lose a set
really quick.
Which could, you know, put your team in jeopardy if you want to win that first place prize of £10,000.
£10,000 on the line over the entire summer. It's gone. And Packz is with the beach-style Karin against that Ken. It's going to be the run back from the first game, last game of the series. Again, another quick-paced first to one. Let's go between those 2 players and let's see if Packz has recovered for that.
For sure. That's another thing I like about Packz. He always picks the freshest Karin colors, man. This guy's always got the threads.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Packz playing conservative again. No anti at this range.
The jump. That's how you know Takamura is on the offense. He made the first jump.
Yeah, absolutely.
The first chance at offense.
Not gonna let you have some time. Oh, takeover. Great one from Takamura.
Great
play. The mix-ups. Oh, the challenge from Packz now. Trying to keep his distances again. Great one from him as he's able to successfully slow down the pace and take control slowly but surely, but great standing roundhouse from Takamura.
Yep. Oh, the neutral jump. Unfortunate, neutral jump is a great tool against Karin.
Oh, and that's gonna be the round. Packz trying to show some disrespect once in this round, and that's the precise moment when Takamura baited it.
And that is the kind of thing that can mentally break you as a player. You know, he's been offense, offense, offense. That one time he blocked.
That one time he's not on the offense is the wrong time. But Packz trying to quickly take the initiative there. Takamura now just waiting.
Okay.
Not overly extending.
I feel like Packz needs to go on the offense himself.
Absolutely, and we're getting close to stun. That's a great round for Packz. One gets the crash counter, but a bit too far.
And no EX Tenko. That could have been the stun.
Yeah, the reset is done. That's
okay,
gonna be the stun.
Yeah.
Packz saving 1 match point, and we are gonna move to the last round of this first series.
Yep.
Packz against Takamura, both of them with similar resources. Last round, let's see who
Absolutely.
takes this one.
2 bars from both players, but Takamura close to super, and Ken will get a good opportunity.
Good damage if he gets that, but using the EX status straight away to get to the corner.
Oh no, here we go. Takamura's got the pressure on now. Oh, he couldn't try to jump. What's it going to be from Packz? He has to fight his way out the corner. Activates V-Trigger.
Gets away. No button press, and Takamura just trying to bait something. Not sure what. Takamura is still away now. Packz waiting for the stun to go away. Oh, and
this shot.
He tried the super, but likely
he goes behind. Packz has to make it count.
Oh, and Packz get this. That might not kill with the super.
It's gonna be super's coming.
It's gonna kill. Packz getting that final round at the Packz already disconnected his controller, trusting the win here.
He knows he's gonna win.
A comeback.
The pop off here from Packz.
Packz popping off, saving his team. Say what? Shout out to Packz.
Packz always got the swagger.
Getting that run back against Takamura. And what a set, Tarrant, after Team Epsilon taking such a great lead. 2-0 straight away.
Up. And Takamura was defeated by Packz in the run back. And what a comeback in that last round as well. I thought that was all but lost.
Absolutely. Packz just showing some great mental composure there.
Amazing.
Amazing awareness from Packz there. Able to take it for Team Method, and Team Method will be the first winner of that entire league. Taking 3-2 over Team Epsilon. What a set.
Fantastic showing there. So, wow. Team Method.
What a showing, man. What a game it's been so far. And I do believe that we're going to send it to Tom, who is, you know, starting it the great way. What do you think about it? Are you out of breath? Can you breathe?
What just happened there? That was incredible. Thank you very much, Tyrant Damascus. We'll come straight to the panel to talk about everything that's just happened, because I feel like we all need a little break after that. That was incredible.